welcome back to Stitch by Stitch Recovery. I'm Harriet and you just heard Nova, who's on my lap. I'm hoping I don't disturb her. She might get up while I'm moving about. This is my update for April. It's coming very late. I couldn't film at all last week. I was really busy last week. And then I think the week before I put out an update, and they're going to be monthly. And this will be my April update and what I'm planning to do for Stitch Mania. So hopefully it won't be too long. I don't have much to say this time, so hopefully it won't be too long. I want to start with an amazing, absolutely amazing Stitchy gift that I received a couple of days after I filmed the last Flosstube. I knew it was potentially coming. I didn't think it would happen so quickly. My ex's mother was stitching Stargazer for me. Basically how this happened was she asked me, I think just before Christmas, if there was any design that I really wanted stitched, but I just couldn't stitch. And I was like, no, I think I'll be okay. At first I was like, no, it's okay. I'll get back into stitching. It'll be okay. And then I was like, actually, I've started Stargazer 3 times now, and I couldn't get into it. Like, I think I got a quarter of her done on the 18 count navy Ada. And I'm realizing now that 18 count is not my thing. I don't like 18 count. It might be different for the Haid, but that I'm doing, hopefully, because I've reverted back from doing 1/1 on 32 count to 2/1 on 18 count for the Haid. That's another story. And I had Stargazer all kitted up. So I gave her the kit. I gave her some choices of fabric. We chatted about which fabrics would be best, and we decided to stitch it on 32. We decided that she should stitch it on 32 count Dusk by, I think it's Dusk. Slate by Fabrics by Stephanie. And she got it back to me last week. I think she sent it to me in the mail. This is what Stargazer will look like, basically. And this is just amazing, guys. It's on a fat half, which is entirely too much. Bye, darling. Entirely too much fabric for her, but hopefully you can see she's just incredible. She is absolutely, can I get a full shot of it? She is absolutely incredible. Words cannot express just how much I love her. How amazing she is. Like, look at the beading. It's so, oh, I just love her. And I love her on this fabric. And I only included this fabric as like the dark horse fabric, because remember I wasn't very impressed with it because it's really reddy, like it's reddy purple, which it's showing up very well there. But she's just absolutely amazing. Does that work? Not really. So I think I will be asking to have her framed. Puffy cheeks still. I'm still retaining order like nobody's business. For my birthday. She's just absolutely incredible. Nova. So, yeah, thank you so much, especially considering everything that happened. Thank you so, so much for her. She's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have stitched a bit myself. If you've been following my Instagram, which is Stitch by Stitch Recovery as well, I post workout selfies sometimes when I can be bothered, and stitching updates, and cat pictures sometimes. I should post Fat Head again. She's our old cat. She's just a beautiful little cat. She's sitting over there glaring at Nova. They don't get on. But my stitching progress, I had a almost finish, and the reason she's an almost finish and not a finish is because I don't have the beads for her. And I'm not going to go and get the beads for her for a while, I don't think. I need to figure out how I'm going to bead her because she's on 18 count ADA, and the called for beads won't fit for her at all, I don't think. They'll just look strange and silly. I think I'll convert some of the beads to Krynic, especially the beads that go in the wings, but we'll see what happens. She is, of course, Rhythm. I know I said I was going to stitch on Violet next, but that didn't happen. I'm still miffed about the mistake that I cannot find, and I don't want to unpick it. But here is Rhythm. So here is Rhythm. Hopefully you can see that. I can kind of see through. I haven't finished all the back stitch, but I'll do that when I go to do the beading. I really like her. She's very crinkled because of the Ada. The Ada is very tough. Not tough. Cardboardy? It's very stiff. That's the word. So she's supposed to have beads all through her wings here. And I think I'm just going to convert that to Krynic. Like a gold Krynic. Because it looks like it's stitched on the picture. But it is beads. And then the little butterfly beads right here. One set of those is discontinued, so I don't know what I'm going to use for them. But we'll see. Cat fur everywhere, Novi. I have a question for you guys. For people who buy beads, who bead. Oh, and she's on an 18 count opalescent Ada. I am exhausted today. I don't know what it is. I woke up exhausted. I've been exhausted for the last week. It's probably because I'm coming down off some medications and other medications have stayed the same. But my brain is all over the shop, if you can't tell. Which you probably can, because I can tell. And it's why I keep switching back and forwards between things. My question for beads. Where do people buy their beads? Specifically the smaller beads, so the size 15, either seed beads or Delica beads. They don't have to be Mill Hill. I just need to find somewhere that has beads that will ship to Australia. Because I don't particularly want to use Mill Hills on her because I don't think they have the size 15s that I'll need in the right colours, basically. So, yeah, that's my finish. Since my last Flosstube, I have joined the School of Magical Stitches. I was able to use her for quite a few challenges, including a 1500 stitch one and two 500 stitch ones. So she had at least 2,500 stitches put in on her over the 2 weeks, which I think is pretty good, really. I'm quite a slow stitcher, so we'll see how we go. The current homework, because it's a really short week, it's only the 29th and the 30th, which is the Monday and Tuesday for this week, is to stitch on your smallest project on your WIP list. And I don't want to stitch on that project, so I'm not going to. I'm going to do some of the extra credit for March and April that I still haven't done, because I can tie in another project that I want to work on. My smallest project by stitch count is Hang In There Kitty by Dimensions, and I just don't want to stitch on it. I shouldn't have put it on my WIP list. That's the problem. But I was like, felt guilty not putting it there. But, oh well. What else have I worked on? I'm also sick, which is why I'm red and my eyes are puffy and I keep coughing, and I hope I've edited out the coughing. I'm sorry if I haven't. I worked on the Serenity Prayer. I have no idea who this is by. But it now says the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can change, and the to know. I'm very, very close to finishing this. The pattern does have a bit at the end that says living each day to the fullest or something, and something else, but I'm not putting that in because I don't want to. I just want to end with the wisdom to know the difference bit. So yeah, that was 500 stitches for DMC black. And that is the only project I have that has like a decent amount of black. I was struggling to find anything that had a decent amount of black on it. I'm hoping this is going to be a quick video, which will be weird. I then worked on, I had a new start. I started the Drawn Thread Perennial Border, which I absolutely adore. And it's basically all specialty stitches, which I've never done before. And it's on 32 count. 32 count water lily linen. I think it's a Zweigart. Potentially. Can't find selvage. Oh, I don't have any selvage, so I don't know. I think it's a Zweigart. And this is where I got to. Just a very small start. And I got really disheartened because it doesn't look like what it looks like on the picture. Like at all. So that's as far as I got. I'll go back to it. I think it's one of my focuses for me. We'll see. And then what I worked on over the weekend is, hopefully I've been putting in before and after pictures. I think it's only Serenity Prayer and Rhythm that I need to do that. I should have done it if I've remembered. But I've been working on Birthstone Dragons. So I will put in a picture here of what it looked like before I started working on it. And I will also put in a picture of what it looked like after I'd ripped out the whole dragon, because I couldn't figure out where my mistake was, and honestly thought it would be better and easier for me to just restart the whole dragon again than try and pick out individual threads and I'm pretty sure only the head was right, and then have to tie them in at the back and make it all neat. So, and I'm currently planning to work on this for today, sometime today. So this is where I'm up to now. This project has had a total of 1,000 stitches put in it. Sorry, phone call on the home phone that we don't answer or use. So yeah, this is my January dragon. I worked on completing the stitches on the outside border and on him, and then I'll work on him again today, hopefully, and then hopefully I'll get to February. I think this project actually does stitch up quite quickly when you don't make mistakes on it all the time. Just put that there. So that's my April update for 15 days roughly, maybe. Yeah, so if we move into Stitch Mania plans, I'm going to participate in Stitch Mania, but I'm going to do it my way. And basically, as you've probably heard from multiple YouTubers, Stitch Mania started in 2015 by Katie and Garrett. I was going to say their last names, but I can't actually remember Katie's last name. Another phone call. Katie, the Stash Queen on Flosstube and Instagram, and Garrett is also on Flosstube and Instagram. Oh, he's Coffee Stitcher. He's Coffee Stitcher on Flosstube. I think he's Coffee Stitcher on Instagram, but I'm not sure. This happened. It's very cute. But they started the event. I think it was originally an event in 2015 where you started a new project every day for 15 days in May. And since then, it's just gone insane, and there's over 10,000 people in their stitching group on Facebook, I think. And basically, it's evolved into Stitch Mania is whatever it means for you. You've got to make it fun for yourself. I've watched a few Stitch Mania videos where people are like, I'm really stressed about this, I'm really nervous, I'm really anxious, it's making me lose my stitchy bug. That's not what Stitch Mania is about. Stitch Mania is about having fun with your stitching, reigniting your passion for stitching, starting new things if you want to start new things, or doing a monogamania where you just work on one project. I have decided to work on 5 projects, I believe, for the month of May. Yeah, 5. Birthstone Dragons will obviously be one. And I will tie these into stitching homework as I can. So Birthstone Dragons, which I'm currently working on. The next one is Violet, who will be my next Nora Corbett, now that I've done all the stitching on Rhythm. I said that last video because I'd finished the 2 Nora Corbetts, but I mean it this time. This is where I have a lot of thread everywhere. This is where I'm up to with her. I don't think I'll start her again, but I would like to find where I've done the mistake, which may involve some ripping out. So we'll see. Yeah. So that's that's 2. Gotta remember, because my brain is just non-existent. The next focus piece will be The Reader by, there we go, The Reader by Joan Elliott, who I absolutely adore. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is where I'm up to on her. I think that's how wide she is. I don't think I have any more stitches to go there. But we'll see how we go with that one. The next one will be a new start. There might actually be 6 projects because I would like to get Serenity Prayer finished. And I could do that. I could do that in 2 days stitching. Couldn't I? And then it'd be done. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I could actually get Serenity Prayer finished if I wanted to. We'll see. But my first new start of Maynia will be Mermaids of the Deep Blue by Mirabilia. I really want to start this one, and I had decided which fabric I'm going to do them on. It's Fathoms Below by Under the Sea Fabrics by, no, not Under the Sea Fabrics. Fabrics by Stephanie, that's right. It's very pretty. Dark blues, purples, light blues and white. So that should be good. This is all over the place. I'm very sorry about that. And then I am planning, if I don't convince myself not to, I'm planning on starting Alpine Chatelaine by Chatelaine Designs, which I will insert a picture here because I don't have a good picture of it and like on me. And the kit is in my room and it's too big and bulky to go and get. So yeah, those are my Maynia plans. So life/health update, that's the end of the stitching. I do have haul, but it's in my bedroom and I'm not going to go and get it. It's just 2 patterns. Perennial Border was a new acquisition, and then I've got was that the only thing I bought? No, there's another pattern that I bought and I can't remember what it's called. It's another drawn thread, I think. So as you can probably tell by this video that's all over the place, I've gone a bit downhill since my last video. It's probably a combination of my last 2 weeks being really hectic and really busy for me, and coming down off certain medications. I'm still retaining water like crazy. I weighed myself on Sunday morning and then I weighed myself again on Sunday night just to see how it changed, and the difference was 5 kilos. Like, I was 5 kilos heavier in the evening than I was in the morning, which is just, it's insane. I don't know how my body's doing it or why my body's doing it. My recent blood tests have shown that my kidneys are struggling, which I can feel I'm absolutely aware that my kidneys are struggling. I'm staying positive for the time being because I don't think it's too bad yet. And the reduction of one of the medications should really help with that. It's been... I've gone from like not sleeping to sleeping, and then not sleeping, but like I've gone from having 3-4 hours of sleep a night to 8 to 9, and then struggling to wake up in the mornings, whereas I wake up very easily during the night and feel okay. Yeah, my sleeping pattern's just ruined. Completely ruined. But I'm doing much better. I get very tired in the evenings. Very, very tired in the evenings, which is something I've just got to keep an eye on. I'm sunburnt. And I knew I should put sunscreen on, and I didn't. And we parked in Carlton to walk to the Peter Mac two days last week, and I just got so sunburnt. And I've been peeling. Like, my whole face has been peeling the whole week, and it's just been disgusting. And I've got to be so much more careful. I need to be putting sunscreen on, even if it's cloudy. And one of those days, like, it was cloudy. There was no sun. It was just... the UV rays were really strong. Yeah. So, trying to stay positive. This week should be much better. I don't have anywhere near as many appointments. I have one appointment this week. I just need to get back into a routine, basically. I need to allow myself to get back into a routine and push myself to get back into a routine. I had my last bone marrow biopsy on Friday, so fingers crossed the results are good for that. There's no more, I'm still fingers crossed I'm still in remission, no cancer left, all of that. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Very short video this week. My plans are to do Stitch Mania and School of Magical Stitches, and to keep helping out my parents as best I can. Thank you for following me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving a comment. If you leave comments, I love them. It's so good to interact with everyone. Yeah. I never know how to end these, so bye. No, wait. I have to do the 3 things I'm grateful for, which I forgot last video. And I've actually started doing this every night, which is helping the positive mindset, which is good. So my 3 things I'm grateful for today, as of this moment, are my absolutely amazing gift, Stargazer. Thank you so much. Caffeine, because it allows me to do housework and stitch and not feel quite so tired as I am. And then the 3rd thing I'm grateful for is having a back garden again. Yeah, just being able to go outside in the sun, which I shouldn't be doing, when I need some sun, when I need just a quick pick-me-up. Couldn't do that in the apartment at Footscray. But having a back garden again it's amazing. So good. Alright, that's where I'm going to end this. Please let me know about beads. Please. Yeah. Bye guys.